You did everything right. 4 years, a mountain of debt, and you got the piece of paper that was supposed to be a golden ticket. Except now, you're applying for jobs you're somehow both overqualified for and not qualified for at all. If that sounds familiar, you're not imagining it. Millions of us are waking up to a reality that feels like a slap in the face. The promise you were sold was a lie. And here's the proof. By the end of 2025, the unemployment rate for recent grads hit 5.7%. That sounds like a small number until you're the one sending out the 50th application of the week to total silence. At the same time, the underemployment rate, that's grads and jobs that don't need a degree, shot up to 42.5%. Nearly half of us are stuck in jobs we didn't need to go into debt for. Let's be real. The job market isn't just tough, it's fundamentally broken. I'm a college student right now. My LinkedIn might show a few internships, but what it doesn't show are the dozens and dozens of rejections for every single yes. We're out here fighting for internships that pay less than a fast food shift just to get experience that employers apparently still don't think is enough. In this video, we're not just complaining. We're breaking down the scam and showing you the paths to financial stability the system doesn't want you to find. Let's be blunt. This is a betrayal. We were told if we played by the rules, we'd get the life. But that social contract? It's been shredded. Today, a shocking 52% of us are underemployed a year after graduation. We're talking about people with honors degrees working retail shifts. And I've seen this with my own friends. I know people who spent months, landing an internship, only to find out it pays minimum wage. You can't even cover the gas to get to the office, let alone build a future. Then there are the rest of us. Talented, capable people who have sent 200, 300 applications into the void and never even got a no from a human being. We aren't lazy. We're being ghosted by a system that's failing. This isn't a temporary problem. It's a trap. 10 years out, nearly half of those who started underemployed are still stuck, still in jobs that don't use their degree. They're caught in a cycle, all while that $30,000 student loan bill from a public university just sits there. You were promised a career. You got a financial ball and chain. This isn't just a feeling. The numbers are screaming. Sure, if you graduated a while ago and you're over 25, things are okay. But for new grads, unemployment hit 5.7% in late 2025. Some reports even clocked it at 5.8% earlier in the year. But here's the stat that actually kept me up at night. For the first time in a while, high school graduates were leaving unemployment faster than college graduates. Let that sink in. The head start we paid 30 grand for? It's officially a lag. This isn't a blip. The whole game has changed. So, let's talk about the majors that carry the most risk. And to be clear, no knowledge is useless for you as a person. But when we're talking about paying your rent, some degrees are a gamble. The data consistently points to the arts, humanities, and some social sciences. Fields like dance, drama, and music have insane competition for a handful of jobs. One analysis found performing arts has a staggering 62.3% underemployment rate. That means almost two-thirds of graduates are not working in their field. Other degrees on the most regretted lists? Anthropology, with an underemployment rate around 55.9%. And philosophy. They teach you how to think, but employers aren't posting jobs for a philosopher. Generalist degrees like liberal arts leave you on your own, trying to prove your value in a market that wants a specific, marketable skill now. So what happened? Why is it like this now? It's like the job market is a badly designed video game. The difficulty setting is cranked to impossible, and the tutorial level, the entry-level job, has been deleted by a patch update. That patch has two names: degree inflation and AI. First, degree inflation. This is when employers demand a bachelor's degree for a job that never needed one. A production supervisor role might now require a degree, even though only 16% of the people currently doing that job have one. It's a pointless barrier to entry that just forces more people into debt. Then comes the second killer: artificial intelligence. AI is getting incredibly good at automating the exact kind of entry-level, white-collar work that used to be our first step on the career ladder. Data entry, basic coding, customer support, all being handed off to an algorithm. Research shows entry-level hiring for these jobs has dropped significantly, with one analysis showing a 13% decline for young workers. You're graduating into an economy that is actively automating the very jobs you were trained to start with. Look, this is infuriating. If you feel this in your bones, you are not going crazy. You are not alone. Let me know in the comments what your experience has been. Did your degree deliver? Or do you feel like you were sold a false promise? And if you're getting value from this, hit that subscribe button, because now we pivot from the problem to the solution. Okay, so the system is broken. That's the bad news. But this wake-up call is also our chance to start playing the game differently. The key is to stop thinking about getting a degree and start thinking about getting the right degree or the right skills. Not all degrees are the same. Majors like nursing, engineering, and accounting aren't just degrees. They're direct tickets to a specific, high-demand, high-paying career. They have some of the lowest unemployment rates for a reason. But the biggest shift is realizing a four-year university isn't the only path anymore. For many, it's not even the best path. Tech boot camps in cybersecurity or data analytics can make you job-ready in months, not years, for a fraction of the cost. The skilled trades, plumbing, electrical work, construction, are facing massive labor shortages. They offer stable, high-paying careers with zero student debt. Even the big bosses are getting it. Companies like Google, Tesla, and EY have dropped degree requirements for many roles. They're telling you what they really value. This is the most important mindset shift you can make. The game has changed. We're in a skills-based economy now. That piece of paper on your wall? It's a background asset. The new currency is proof of work. This means you need a portfolio of things you have actually done. If you're a writer, have a blog that people actually read. A coder? Show me your GitHub with projects you've built. A marketer? Show me the results of a campaign you ran. Even a small one. Employers are practically begging for skills, not just degrees. One survey found that while 96% of us think we have good communication skills, only 54% of employers agree. The market rewards people who can do the job, not just talk about it. The future belongs to people who can prove their value with a body of work, not just a line on a resume. Don't wait for permission to start. Start building. Start creating. Now. So let's call it what it is. The promise is broken. The guaranteed ticket to a good life doesn't exist anymore. Crippling debt, degree inflation, and AI have left millions of us feeling betrayed. But this isn't a funeral for our ambitions. It's a strategy session. The path forward isn't blind faith in a system that's failing. It's making smart choices. It means focusing on high-return fields, whether that's a specialized degree or a skilled trade. It means shifting your entire focus from collecting credentials to building demonstrable skills. The power is shifting back to the individual, the one who can prove they can do the job, regardless of the paper on their wall. The old gatekeepers are losing their grip. The future belongs to the builders, the creators, and the problem solvers. The wake-up call is ringing. It's time to answer it.